Welcome back, everyone, to Let's Play Field of Glory Empires as Pontus, episode number 21. We had quite a little surprise at the end of the last video for ourselves in the form of a 4-way declaration of war against us. And I'm still thinking of bringing this series to a close probably sooner rather than later. I think that surviving this 4-way declaration of war will be fun. We'll see what kind of territory we get out of it. It does involve Armenia. Is it Osroni? It's Atropateni or whatever. One sec, I have to sneeze. And Alani and Scythia. I snuck my sneeze in there. So 1, 2, 3, 4. The fact that Osroni is not in it is, I guess, a blessing. The thing is, we're about to cooperate with the Commodgenes, and that may tilt them over to our enemies. I don't even know who's more powerful. I'm just assuming the bigger one is more powerful, and they're bordering us. So I mean, it's just very common sense, strategic advice to secure your borders. So we're cooperating with both the Commodgene and, for now at least, the Macedonians. So yeah, we have a relation of 18 with the Macedonians, which is great. It's very positive, so hopefully that influences their decision to try to kill us. Now, in the meantime, I think it's time for us to ramp up our fleet. I think I'm going to go with 3 of these, a couple more Pontic archers. Let's see how many warships we can get. We may need a lot of them, and that's exactly how many we can get. I'm going to send since I can't figure out a way to build new pirate ships, I suspect that once you go to Empire, the pirate stuff collapses. I still haven't looked at that, but something like that is happening, obviously. Oh god, and we definitely need, well, less than ideal to have nobody in charge of this one. We'll put him in charge. I probably have some people, yeah, here we go. Defense penalty of 1. Well, I don't think we want that then. We need to send somebody north, and it's pretty open. Actually, honestly, we need to send multiple armies north. Because I was thinking about it for a while, and I was trying to figure out where to send my forces. I think our big 18 stack goes over here and prepares to defend with that stack of 9. But probably both the other 2 are going to head north. So yeah, we'll just put them both into this territory for now. Or here, I'll put them, both of those, they'll go over there. Just head that way. We need to disperse more towards Alani. I don't think that Alani has made the right decision here, by the way. I suspect that we are going to defeat them, but anyway, we reshuffled our options here. We do have something which gives us money and loyalty. I think this is almost a no-brainer, except for the fact that we also have land expansion here. Now, we are, building slot-wise, not doing too bad. We have 17 out of 20. So, I don't know. It's just not that important. It's not very important that we choose that. We don't actually need the loyalty for the moment either. So, it's kind of a tough thing. We've managed to more or less control our money woes. The problem is the money woes are going to go up as we keep building units. So, we're actually below our max limit, whatever, for manpower after recruiting more people. Metal's just going to surge far and away until we get phalanx, and I think heavy infantry also might rely on that for a little bit of maintenance. So anyways, we have 2 really good options here. Land expansion and tavern are both good. Problem with land expansion is this -3 infrastructure. I don't know if we need it yet. The problem is, by the time we do need it, we may not be able to get it. I mean, I really like tavern, by the way. I really like it. We do need wine, but we can actually trade from it from local area, Libya. And I think we're going to go with land expansion. That was a tough decision, though. And I think that's on the knife's edge. You could go either way. Over here, we have this crafter district, which I've been talking about how I wanted one of these two not to use the crafter district, so we'll probably try to avoid it here. Again, this is a tough one. I mean, we might even We have 17 out of 22, so we actually have plenty. Now, we're doing a decision right now to sell slaves. So we may find ourselves hurting for land slots or building slots in a moment after we sell the slaves, and we have less population, which means less buildings. But we'll be getting rid of some of our unrest, and I think that's a good thing. So I was even considering doing brickwork, considering we only have 2. I don't even know how we got a level 2. I think we actually started with regional roads. But if we do this, it will be a third thing. And I don't know, infrastructure is not that great here. It's probably because, the 22 is probably simply because of all these people working. Let's at least invite tier 2 options in. I don't think the tier 2 options are available since we only have 2. So we'll do that. And I don't think there's anything else we need to do as far as maintenance stuff. It's really just about the Army, the Navy. And I really just don't feel comfortable. I'm really not sure what the best decision is. Of course, that's what I always say. I'm never comfortable. But just really wish I could build you. This unit can't be recruited as the regional shipyard is too small for the size of the unit. I don't think that's actually the reason, but as far as I remember, the light one was much worse, right? So we have 6, 6, 2, 3. 6, 6, 2, 3, yeah. Yeah, the regular warship is much better, but it's also much more expensive. 6, 3, 1, 4, 2. I think it's worth it. The attack value goes up by 50%. Attack and defense. So combat value goes up by 50%. But the money you pay goes up by exactly 50% as well. So it's 4-2 and then 6-3. It's exactly a 50% increase. Metal goes up by infinity, basically. It goes up from not being needed to being needed. So what you're really fighting for here is, do you want ships which... the more potent ships, they're just going to end up sinking the enemy ships. So I think it's better to have higher quality ships. Okay, so I'll stick to my decision here. We did get offensive rating determined. I think I'm going to shop around for another leader. Like you, 1-0, coward, you're pretty terrible. I'm actually going to switch you out. Who did I give? Yeah, so you become no leader. You become a defensive one. You also have a movement bonus, which is pretty good. Actually, that might be better off over here. Movement penalty. So you're actually worse off not having a general than having that general. So this is... I'll probably merge these two into one army. I'll merge these two into one army, and we'll have... yeah, so probably what I need to do is actually make this my commander. He's so good. Okay, so let's try to find the best one. Yeah, so let's do no leader. Honestly, the land is probably where we're going to be more. It's going to be more necessary, but for now, I'm going to swap this guy in. Gives us the movement bonus, which is what I want. And I actually could just merge these next turn. Just move them there. And now you get this sea leader, and you guys will go out marching to attack the enemy next turn. So I'm going to hide my pirate fleet, since I think if I lose them, they cannot be recovered. Okay, so this is basically just, we wish ourselves good luck. Hopefully we made the right decisions. It's really not clear. We fight this once, kind of get a feel for what we should be doing, how the ancient AI, the enemies, might react to these kind of in these kind of situations, and then we'll have a better idea of how to play Carthage. So we might have not needed to do that, but it's fine. I'm surprised their fleet of 22 is still there. Even if it's 22 pirate ships, which are the weakest combat ship, I guess they might lose to that. Do we gain a token? We're getting closer. I still don't know why this is in gold. I'm guessing it's because they're in first place. But the Seleucids... Does that mean that's because they're gone? I think that's because they're gone. Pontus, yeah, we're cooperating. You know it. Yeah, when you get this nervous. Anything... so they're actually cooperating with Macedonia as well. That's nice. We have a nice little... like the Greek alliance. The local forces crushed the invaders, so Scythia tried to invade here. We withstood. Yeah, so I'd really like to know what this is. It's just a bunch of light warships. A ton of them. Okay, so we can handle them. Where did our ships get built? There they are. Okay, so we'll have them merge over here. I would have expected them to be built here, but apparently this is the... What? What? We have a harbor here. We have a major harbor there. My mistake. It would have been nice to have them paired up right away. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So we finished... What the hell? We finished brickwork. Okay, that's fine. And hey, what do you know? Land expansion. Well, that seems familiar. Now, last turn, by the way, we did enact a thing which was to sell the slaves. So just as a reminder, I didn't show it. I still don't think I need to gather more mercenaries. Oh my gosh, minus 200. That's bad. So maybe we will need to use the crafter stuff. Trading post is good. Seemingly a humble building that can generate very large profits if local trade goods are available. Right now we don't have any of the things we want. I mean, it's not bad. It's 17 money. I probably prefer, like, greatly prefer Oration Tribune. And we'll have to get land expansion another time. I need the loyalty here much more than I need anything else. I think that's the only way we're going to get it. I probably do need one extra food building eventually, just to make sure we can get to tier 2 food. But yeah, let's... We don't have the marble, but that's fine. I mean, I just need the loyalty. And okay, so you guys will go there. Stables was built here. Actually, do this. And wood cutting, no, I don't think so. Culture bonus 10% needs papyrus. Trading is required. I don't want to do that then. Oh, a shipyard. Okay, this is interesting. Equipment is going to be boosted significantly. Needs lumber, which we have all over the place. Boarding cost of 4, no effectiveness loss. Slipways for warship construction. Shipyard level 3. Okay, so I think we can build heavy warships with this. It comes at a bit of a price of infrastructure. I don't see a better option. This actually seems like a good time to do this if we're going to do it. Let's do it. I wouldn't mind a weapons depot in addition though, because one, this will give us the tier 2 military buildings, but also the equipment stockpile would be nice. Like what we did is just, oh crap, we need to build some units, and we just started right clicking on a bunch of ships. We're limited mostly about our equipment stockpile. So this would allow us, it also gives us better siege resistance. And this is a vulnerable territory, but, I think I'm going to go with shipyard first, which also gives us plenty of equipment, and that's also going to help us build more units. So, also go here. We finish what? Theater. Okay. Loyalty's doing okay here. Noble district. I still don't think I want to do that. Decadence is rather low in this province. We could build another slave market. More slave markets. Ooh, large quarry. I think that's what we're going to do then, absolutely. Does this... Yeah, slot usage of 0. Does this actually replace a building, though? Or no, just acts in parallel? This is wonderful. Let's do this. The only bad thing is this health penalty. Yeah, this must replace a building. Generates... Was upgraded from quarry. Yeah, okay, so it goes from quarry to large quarry. which means the health penalty does not increase. It stays the same, but we get additional money, additional infrastructure. I think that this has just got to be a no-brainer for us. It's really good. Yeah, we'll just do that. Make sure everything is done as far as buildings go. So you finished a coastal market. Ah, you can also get a shipyard. I don't think we need multiple shipyards. Street parlors are good. Herbalists are really good. And we're down to one slot here, so that has to play into our decision. Although we're going to grow immediately. So the question is, what should that last spot be? I think Herbalist is pretty good because we have hit a negative in manpower. Yeah, I think that's what it's going to be. And it'll qualify us for tier 2 health buildings as well. Okay, also here we have, what do we have? What did we build last time? That's what I should have asked first. A crafter district, okay. So we can get a major harbor, which will give us 1 manpower and 7 money. We would actually have to import the hemp from somewhere, but it's our territory, so I'm not too worried about that. Slot usage is 0, that's fantastic. I mean, this looks like a really good option, especially because we don't have any slots remaining here either. So yeah, slot usage 0 wins. We built a public works here last time, that's good. So better movement. Salt marsh, well that's interesting. I don't think we have that many salt marshes, so I'll probably end up doing that. Reserve food store is really good. Gives us money, gives us health, both things which we like. Gives us siege resistance, which is also great. Free supply return, even better. Loyalty penalty, yeah, that's not going to cut it. I think we are actually going to do, I mean, these are two really, I would say that preserve food store is probably better, but salt marsh is also, yeah, it's also good. Well, I think we'll go with preserved food stores. This will keep people here busy for a long time. In fact, I may even bump some more people onto the project. Loyalty is looking good enough that I can cut this down a bit. And it's a 1-to-1 effectiveness in these areas because they're not part of provinces. So any improvement you give them to infrastructure directly affects their building. Let's get more over here. Speaking of that, because we're like so incredibly negative in money, I actually need to switch people over to money. 71, like anybody who has over 60, I think we'll be looking to move people into the money area. I mean, again, we could be also putting more people on infrastructure, and that will lead to buildings which will produce more money. So putting people directly onto money is kind of a short-term stopgap, but I think that's actually where we're at. We need that. Now, I think I have way too many people. Well, not here. That's 56. It's pretty bad, but okay, we can get 29 more there. That's really good to see. Where else do we have potential cash? Fine, okay. 67, that's just fine with me. In fact, it's not even that low. Really disappointing that we have all these people who are just in terrible shape. 56, 90, 82. Where did it all go so wrong? Yeah, I mean, they're all pretty much on money now. And we can divert more. We have such a big storage of money, a big bank. We just don't need to swap people right now. But, you know, if things get dire later, that's definitely another step we can take. Alright, so we have these two armies in the same area. Let's merge them. Let's merge you into you. And you, I think we'll go on the offensive. We can't yet, but I think we will eventually. So this territory, I'm not even worried about it. If they come in and take it, well, so be it. The one building I have, I mean, whatever. I'm not too worried about it. I really am not. Probably it's obvious why I just wouldn't care. Now let's get these guys going up here as well. So looks like you guys are going to take 2 turns no matter what. I think I'll merge them first and then send them over. So stay where you are. We'll get there next turn. And to merge. Yeah, so you should merge into this one. This is actually going to be an army of 22, and then we have an army of 27. That's really good. So we're definitely not going to lose. I would say that that's not an army which is going to... It looks like Osroni is actually doing well. We picked the wrong horse. We bet on the wrong horse. Oh well. So we're just doing general management. Because our generals are so garbage, so terrible, we actually have to do management of them. Get the right generals to the right place. But everything else looks good. We have this emergency gather mercenaries. Stopgap, let's see, let me check how long that's around for. 4 more turns, which is perfect. We'll know in 4 turns whether or not things are going to be in bad shape or not. Okay, send the turn. And if that fog disappears, we will invade there next turn. I don't really want to take the places, but we do need to force a peace treaty, so. So it looks like we did not gain a progress token last time. I was mistaken. I know we got pretty lucky in the very beginning, but I think that luck is coming back a little bit right now. It all works out in the wash. I feel pretty confident about the RNG so far in this game. Like, it feels right. So we can spend metal to acquire money or manpower. That's actually okay, money's back. Money is so volatile. It's very strange. I bet it's a lot of the trading stuff going on. What else do we have? We repelled their invaders here, which is good. And we repelled the invaders here. Amisos feels that Lydia is a new objective. And it's in Macedonia. Okay, well, we will get there eventually, maybe. I don't know. It's very ambitious. Okay, let's move on. Let's move our army in. So Armenia, I know you didn't even want this, and we were once friends, but you declare war on us, and look it. You mess with the bull, you're going to get the horns. Okay, and then this group will merge over here. That's perfect. So we're just in time to hopefully save our friends. How are we looking here? The despicable Scythia have invaded our region. Well, I guess that's what happens in war, so I'm not too surprised. I don't know, what do we have here? Oh, we have Palisade. Okay, so that's not going to last very long. This may not even hold out until we get there. Some of siege resistance of structures. Actually, wow, we actually have 3 siege resistance. Not bad. Siege duration is uncertain. The sum of the attackers' factors minus the sum of the defenders. The difference is limited to 6. Okay, interesting. So we're actually, we might actually hold on to that. And then we're going to come in with our big ol' army. Get out of the way if you're, get out of the way if you don't want to get run over. Alright, so we hit our max here. That was apparently a mistake. Regional roads? Wait, regional roads has... Oh, we sold slaves. That's okay. That's right. We can just put one in here and probably a bunch of people into money. You know what? We don't even need the money that much. But obviously we don't need the infrastructure. So everyone else go up here. Just, you know, I guess we'll make some money and then some people won't. It's fine. We're actually positive on money now. So stopping your buildings is actually a good thing. What do we build here? An Oration Tribune. Now, I would definitely be happy to see Bronzeworks. Wow. Interesting. I don't think I want that. No, I don't think cult site's what I want. Large walls is just going to be infrastructure. Funny thing is, we don't really have infrastructure. We're relying on our population to build stuff. Charcoal pile, not what I had in mind. I think we have a few of these already, as you can see. Plenty of those around. Ranch, I mean, well... I did talk about how I need one more ranch, but do we have a ranch here? No. Do we have a ranch here? Yes. So I think you want to space them every other. So our next ranch should go here. We have a stud there. I mean, we have studs everywhere. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. What's the siege resistance of this place? Wall level 2 can support 2 breaches intact. Garrison 14. Garrison combat power 20. It's actually pretty good. Let's see by comparison. Wall level 1. Garrison. I mean, that's not terrible either. The walls are intact up there, so we probably will have another turn. When they see that other army, they might even just flee. So is it worth it? Honestly, our options, I think, when I'm looking at this list, is either choose the large walls or actually just reshuffle. I mean, they only have 3 spots. Let's do the large walls. I don't think this is going to be a place that's invaded, but if we do go to war with Macedonia, we will be more than ready for it. Okay, so you can't build. And you built a herbalist. Yeah, herbalist. I can say it. Physician house. We don't have the drugs and herbs, but still pretty good health. I do like vineyards. As you can tell, we can import them from only my places. Training ground's always good because heavy infantry. This is the governor's palace where we will be building heavy infantry, if we build it. Gambling ring also is pretty nice. We have very low decadence in this area. A lot of good options, I would say. Ooh, this furnace looks good. 6 money, 11 metal. God knows we need more metal. That's a joke. Okay. We have so much iron available too. I think we're gonna do this. 6 money. You know what? No, we have level 2 available. Let's not do that. Because this is our last slot. Damn. I'm really glad I looked at that. Basically means that none of these are a possibility. Oh, except for training ground. Well, okay, let's do training ground. It's only -1 upkeep. It's 0 slot. Let's do it. And we may actually need the armies up here, considering the current state of affairs. Gonna build a monument. Great. Okay, so I think that's all we need to do for this turn. We very soon will be in the war, fighting it. But for now, I think we just end the turn. Anything else I'm missing? I could send my fleet up to try to like provoke, but I think that this fleet might need to sally forth and actually attack mine. Once we're going here. Certainly once we conquer the province. And that's going to eliminate the sea threat here, and my navy can go take care of anything that might be up. They sallied forth. We're going to have a fight. And it looks like the Scythians are not going to wait. Interesting. Well, let's view this battle. It's fortified. They're assaulting. I'm not sure this is going to go well for them. So we have terrain defense of only 2. Well, 2 is still not bad, but... Okay, we're going to take some... Oh boy. Okay, we're just getting unlucky. Getting very unlucky. Okay, it's about even. And they lost real people, whereas we're losing garrisons, which will replenish over time. So, advantage us. Okay, this is the big one. I think we're just gonna just totally dominate this force. I'm not worried about this one. Let's just say it that way. Yeah. We're going to win all the ones in the middle. Warship versus light warship is just... It's not even comparable. Like, that was comparable, though. But most of the time, it's going to go down like this. The pursuit phase is not going to be good for them either. We might lose some light warships. Like, okay, we evaded. But they're going to flank. So, yeah, we'll lose one. So all we need to do is sink enough that they can't flank us in the round 2. And that looks like that's going to be the case exactly. They'll evade that one, yeah. I think we'll both die. And this guy will probably die from the side attack. Yeah. So that was actually pretty good. And by golly, if we didn't sink like everything. And notice that only one of our light vessels is alive. So this is exactly why I thought that building higher quality, like basically that decision paid a huge dividends in this fight. It ended up making an enormous difference. Look at this. This is holy crap. That's 8. That's 16. We killed 16 units for the cost of only 3. That is insane. I mean, they had a big force. We knew that they were going to have to take big losses if we ended up defeating them, but it was pretty convincing. Okay, so it's round 2 in this. Yeah, and look, common power is now even. They do have the advantage in terms of ranged attacks. Yeah. Okay, but that's a good start. We just need like a couple of these. Boom. Alright, already I think that it's impossible for them to actually take over the city. So as long as we don't see... We won? Not really sure how that happened, but okay, I'll take it. I'm not sure what how the garrison system works when you win, lose, or whatever. Okay, so this is also going to be... oh, we don't even roll a die for this one. Oh my gosh. I did not realize. It's a mountain. Alright, how's this going to go? We're not at... oh my god. That's our heavy infantry... regular infantry, okay. Oh my god. Don't pursue. Yeah, well, we'll have the advantage eventually if enough of these battles takes place. So we lost 2 regular infantry. The heavy are not even fighting on the mountain terrain, which makes sense. I really wish we had a different general now. I did not realize that they would have their army there, first of all, that it would be mountain, because I'm just stupid I didn't look. Anyways, we're cycling in fresh troops. They're going to be exhausted more and more. We just... we need to get a little bit lucky. We had a pretty big advantage. Oh, huge disadvantage in that one. And is that enough? No. Okay, but again, we're wearing them down. Next time, they're not going to have enough forces in the back to fully support. So we'll see what happens. Should be the last fight. Yeah. Oh my gosh. 10-4. So the problem with only rolling 1 dice is that you are only rolling 1 dice. You don't get a best 2 out of 3. And that should be pursuit. And it is. Okay, good. So we kicked him out. Did lose a lot of regular infantry. It's good to know what we lost so we can just very easily replace it. And honestly, regular infantry has got to be the most expendable of our military units. So we could have actually exported any of these for the fight. That last one, if we had exported it, the frontage limit does not really play out in the tactical map. So that was an option, but I think I'll save that for the Carthage series. Yeah, no, Glorious, I guess there's a golden age or something when you get to 5 tokens. Because it's happening with 2 of them. We'll get there too. Palmarine is seeking cooperation. Where are you? Where are you? No, I don't think so. Look, I mean, there's got to be a limit. We are already... oh, you're at war with the Judeans too, which we're cooperating with. So, no, we're not gonna do that one. It's a great victory. We conquered... okay, we did conquer it. being very old. Life ended peacefully in his bed. Well, good. He was actually really good. And then we got another one who is an abysmal diplomat. Great. And he at least is a good military leader, so that's going to be helpful. Maybe. Honestly, our military leaders right now are terrible, so I'm not sure it really does help. But, okay. Ride to my rescue, my dear army. Ride to my rescue. I actually don't want to target the Scythians. I just want peace treaty between the Pontus and Bosphorus has ended. That's fine. Bring it on if you want. It's like we're fighting for. What's one more? Change of affairs in the nation. We have a new ruler. Okay, yeah. I saw. He's nothing to really toot your trumpets about. We did gain a progress token. That's really nice. Decadence has skyrocketed, but we're still in the top tier. And Parthenius. Yeah, they keep highlighting all the... Well, it's to be expected. It's not a surprise. Where do I have... Oh, okay. Let's go over the building stuff. Actually, this is a good place to call this video to a close, frankly. So, some good start to the war. We can go back with our navy. Just replenish. Actually, can we make it here? We can. So let's move there, and I'm going to move my other fleet across the way. I guess we don't need to do that. We can just move them over here. No, I don't want to risk them getting... You know what? That's right. I don't want to risk them. Can you guys make it all the way here? Can. So just go in there for your repairs, and that means the pirate fleet won't move at all. I just want to keep them safe. Again, if we lose them, we can't get them back. So my navy will just patrol up here, which means that everyone else is completely safe to cross the Black Sea whenever they want. But as I said, this is a good place to wrap this one up, and we'll come back to it in the next video. So keep in mind that we'll probably be bringing this series to a close after this war comes to a close. I don't think I'll end up fighting Macedonia, or I might just do it just for fun at the very end. But yeah, until the next video, thanks for watching and take care.